Matt Cusso, Order of the Black Dragon, Warlock, Black Magician. Last night I got a comment on one of my videos about reading from cue cards. Usually I'm not too tolerant about some things as a Satanist, but the guy brought a good point. Sometimes I do like to share this today. Sometimes I do read from something off a computer or laptop or something I've written, and that's probably about 20% of the time. Another thing I'd like to hit on today real quickly here, because I'm at work on Sunday, getting a few extra hours, is that I always say things about individuality and doing your own thing, and that's what I want people to believe, that, you know, if they listen to me or whatever, that's their decision. Just believe in what you want to believe, but kind of like a context, like a spokesman for Satan is kind of what I consider myself. You know, not like he's telling me what to say, but maybe in a sense he is. You know, but there is newcomers, there's other people that are looking for advice. You know, they don't want to follow the sheep's realm or the sheep's way. You know, they just, it's a boring life sometimes. Sometimes it works for people being a Christian, sometimes it don't. Sometimes it works for being atheist, other things don't. You know, for me, it always works to be theistic and satanic in my realm, and not really a realm, but what I do is that because it works for me. As in, like, I'll share something openly this morning, doing an old traditional chant that was to summon all the demons of the West and Lord Satan to be the general. And a lot of people be like, well, Crowley or somebody like that, they done something and all of a sudden this happened and that happened. With me, I find it that, and I'll say this, that things happen around me, behind me. I told a gal last night that I'm kind of like Linus off of Snoopy or Charlie Brown. He always carried that cloud behind him. And what I'm saying for me is because I got my own special gifts. I know what they are. I do the best I can to show how great Lord Satan is, and sometimes I may be offbeat, and some things shouldn't be what other people like to hear, but that's part of the individuality of it. And I feel, instead of ranting and raving, that if somebody doesn't like it, that's, you know, whatever. Besides that, that's their problem. But back to the cloud behind Linus is, Lord Satan works with me so much, in my eyes, maybe not in yours, that cloud is an interference of things that happen behind me, that he takes care of things that shouldn't be. Meaning people in my life, different aspects. And I mean, he always pushes me forward. To me, I walk with him. And I got to do it myself also. That's what I talk about. But that's just one of my gifts. You know, as a spokesman, I call myself Satan Shia. And if you look that up, I'll let you guys get a little quiz on it. And that's kind of something that I call myself, because I'm openly, and I just believe it. That's just what I want to believe. And like I said, back to that black cloud behind Linus, is that things work out for me. And maybe not in somebody else's eyes the way they see it. And a lot of times if something happens to other people behind me, it's for a reason. That's why I love about Satan so much, is that he protects me, he guides me. But then again, as I say in many other films, that I just can't sit there and not do nothing about it, because I wouldn't be walking today. You know, I wouldn't have my job. My job is little bitty, but to me it's the world. You know, it's what I got, you know, where other people don't have. And back to the thing about faith and hope and praying and that, and I understand other people try too, but they live in their whole lives under misery. And the reality of it, especially a Christian, they want out, but they won't admit it. Hail Satan, have a good one.